expressionsvinyl.com, and today I wanted to cover an idea that a lot of people have all the time. If you ever gone and seen the giant wall decal, something large, but you know your machine will only cut 12 inches across, I'm going to show you today how you can use your machines to cut a larger 24 by 24 size decal. So let's go over to Design Space and I'll show you how. Okay, so over here in Design Space, I've got a fun saying that I wanted to use, Sweet Dreams, Little One, and that's from Cricut's image set Home Decor Vinyl Wall Art. And I want to do it a larger size, so about 22 inches wide and about the same height. And as you know, the Cricut will only do the 12 inches wide. So I'm going to show you a way that we can slice this image and you can make it a large decal. So I've sized it as big as I want it. It's 23 inches wide and 21 inches high. And now you go and add your image to slice. And I'm going to use a rectangle because I can do the 23 inches tall. So we'll go ahead and we just need to slice it twice. So once you get your shape in, size it the way you want it. And this one, I know it can do 11.5 inches wide on the machine. So I'm going to change the size to 11.5 wide exactly, and then 23 tall. And that gives me the size that I want. So I've got one that size. I know I'm going to need two of them, so just copy and paste for your second one. So now the trick is to figure out the exact way to line it up. You can either kind of eyeball it and just move them together, or use the position up here to move them together exactly. So I'm going to do that with the Sweet Dreams image first and put it in the 0, 0, the XY position. So it's right up there in the corner. So for the first rectangle, that's what I want to use as the position as well. The 0, 0, and it puts it right up there in the top corner. So the second one, it's going to have to come over a little bit. So I want the X position at the 11.5 and the Y position at 0, and that puts it right next to the other one. So now we just need to move them to the back so that we can see our image. And we're going to slice this image. And you choose the image over here in the Layers panel. Press Control and choose one of the rectangles you want to use. Once you've done that, click Slice. And this one is a pretty simple one where there's only two rectangles. This is the only time you'll have to use Slice, and I'll show you why in just a second. If you have a larger image and you've got more shapes involved, you'll want to slice each one of those. I'll show you on this one why we only needed to slice one. You move that rectangle that was out of the way, and then part of the letters that were out that you've sliced. Now if you move the other one, you've got that other set of letters right there. So you've got the two pieces that you want to cut. You don't need any of this over here. So delete those out. Now you're ready to cut it. So when I send it to the mats, you'll see what it's going to do, and it'll separate it into two different mats. There's your first one that's got the part of the saying on it. And here's the second one that has the other half of the saying on it. So now this is ready, and it's going to cut out the two sections and make it a larger decal. You're ready to cut it. So I've already got one cut out, and I want to show you just a quick way to put those two together once you put it on the wall, once you're ready to put it on the wall. Because you've got them cut out, but it's sometimes hard to get them lined up and positioned exactly the way you want it. You can do it while it's up on the wall, put one up and then put the other one up, or you can do it when you're putting the transfer tape on, and I'll show you that method. Let me move this one to the side and put transfer tape on this half. And I'm going to overlap the transfer tape a little bit on this side so that I can use that section to match up over there. So placing it down, all nice and flat, cut off the transfer tape. And now this one is ready. And you can see where the cut edge is there. You can either trim that off before you put the transfer tape on, or you can just bend it back a little bit and attach it to this one. And I'll show you just how to bend it back a little bit. So make sure it's adhered really tight, and then fold back a little bit of your backing. And if you're scared to do the whole thing at a time, you can just do part of it. I'm just gonna have maybe a 1/2 inch showing. That's all I need to match up onto the other one. So bend your backing and just have a little bit, about a 1/2 inch of that vinyl showing. Now, lay it out with your other one and just match those up. And if you'd rather use clear transfer tape, you can do that. I like the paper transfer tape. It's a little harder to match up at times, but it can be done. So looking at it close, just kind of match up where those lines would be. That one's matched up. That one's close. So there you go. Once you've got them all matched up, you can see that it looks like one continuous line, one continuous letter as it's going through. So now you just need to put another piece of transfer tape onto this half, and you're ready to put it on the wall. So it's easy as that. If you've got any questions or comments, leave them below. Make sure you subscribe to our page. Have a good day.